Hey guys, so it is Wednesday. Just want to give you an update. I think it is like about 4 o'clock yet, just after 4. So we've gotten a good amount done today, not quite as much as I've liked to, but we're making progress. So we pulled apart the wall yesterday and we did a little bit more excavation today. Ran into a couple big stones that were buried. We were able to pull them out, luckily. A couple of them we had to load with the skid steer, so they were so big. It's been a little interesting working here. It's been boulders and ledge just about everywhere, so not super fun. This wall, just the demo and the prep have taken longer than I hoped they would have, and now we're going to probably end up using a little bit more material with backfill, as a couple big boulders came out behind, so now we're a little bit further back than I'd like to be. But I'm about to set wall block now. We're gonna run our wall block until about where the compactor is, dig out right here, right in the center of the pool. We're gonna put a set of steps right here, get those 2 sections done, get it backfilled, get all of our gravel in, and then finish laying our pavers across. And then our final part will be doing the last bit of the wall. We may actually be going on to doing the rest of the wall tomorrow. We were trying to get as much done up here as we can before closing ourselves off, and we're just about there. All that we have left is the paver work from here right along, and then just that skinny area, so it's really not too bad. Once we put this wall in, we can always drive the machine up here, set a skid right on top of the wall. 1 skid is probably going to be more than enough, I would assume, for this, you know, what's left. Wall's going to come straight off from the foundation square, so right about to where I am. We're going to leave about 2 feet from the back of the cap to the pavers so they can put the fence in, and then we're going to put river rock in. So here's what we've gotten done so far. We got this all laid in today. Got our border installed right along here, right along the whole wall. We got cut out for the fire pit. So normally we would install our fire pit probably first. That's the way we've always done it. I enjoy doing it that way a little bit better. Seems to work out better. But we're waiting on our fire pit still. So that is why we went ahead and got it cut out, so we could lay all of our pavers through here. So when the fire pit comes tomorrow, we'll get that finished up and go from there. So starting to come together. At least when you're up here, you feel like it's just about done, with the exception of mulch. I feel like the past couple days we haven't gotten a ton done, and I think it's just because a lot of it's been stuff that you haven't quite been able to see, like the base work and, you know, removing this wall, the excavation. So I don't think we'll quite hit our goals as far as time by the weekend. I was hoping to have this whole top section done and the wall done. I think we'll be pretty close, but not quite. So we'll see. I think tomorrow we should be able to get the whole wall done, and then at least get prepped for the rest of the pavers. But we will see. But other than that, it's coming together pretty well. So I had somebody comment, and thank you for saying this. This was a good comment, that they want to see more of how we're doing things and less of, you know, giving you an update of what we're going to be doing the next day. And that's exactly what my goal is with these videos. The hard part right now is that I'm kind of the primary worker. Obviously I have someone working for me, but they don't really totally get how to do everything yet. It's going to take a while. So when I'm, you know, what I want to record, showing you guys stuff is, you know, of me doing it. But definitely can try to answer some questions as we go. I know a few people asked some questions in the last video and I completely forgot what they were, so hopefully I remember. But as far as the wall goes here, we excavated down. We're putting in about 8 inches of clean 3/4 inch crushed stone. So you can see we did just basically a digging bucket width, about 20 inches. It's probably a little bit closer to 2 feet. We'll lay our block more on the front side of that, backfill with clean stone. We're going to run our drain pipe, and that's actually coming from a downspout, but we're going to run our perforated drain pipe right along the back of the wall, have our wall outlets come through the front. Then we'll have plenty of backfill here, which I'm kind of glad on this side because this part of the wall is going to be a little bit taller. so we'll get some more good material in there. And then the further we come this way, the less, you know, height the wall will have. So I'm not quite as worried about having, you know, 3 or 4 feet of backfill, probably at least still 2 though. 2 is generally our minimum, depends on the wall, depends on current soil conditions. But normally we would screed out our base for our wall block. I know somebody asked about that, how we set our wall so fast. We are not setting wall block by hand anymore. We use a Pave Tools screed system. So basically it's like your 1-inch screeds that you'd use for screeding out your paver sand, but you screed out chipstone instead. So you level off your screed rails and then set your block right on top of that. So everything's perfect. There's no smacking the block. It's super easy. It's a lot quicker. So we are going to do it the old-fashioned way for this wall, just because we don't have any chipstone here, and I'm not sure if we're going to go get some. We have enough material here. I'm not really looking to add any more. So we'll get that set in by hand. Hopefully today, get the base course done up to the compactor and get a little bit built up and a little bit backfilled. But I will check in with you guys at the end of the day, which is probably only in about an hour and a half, and show you what else we got done, and go from there. You guys, so it is end of the day. It's just after 6, about to head out, everything cleaned up. So I just want to show you guys where we're at. So got base course in, I don't know, 8 feet or so. Got a few courses up and backfilled. This is the trickiest part, just because we can just barely reach with the machine. Once this is over, won't be so bad. We'll be able to drive the skid steer right up and backfill. So we're doing just 7-inch blocks on this wall, just a little bit more structural, because this part is taller. Just feel more comfortable that way, and it's a little bit quicker, a little less thinking than doing a mosaic wall. So got a good couple feet backfilled. It's actually going to be a little bit more on this end, so it's going to go from, I think, about 3.5 feet down to, I'd say, probably just over a couple feet at the other end. So tomorrow our goal is to get pretty much the whole wall done. There's going to be a set of steps in the middle, 4 steps high. So this wall is going to step up as we go down. So as you can see here, these are our wall drain pros. If you guys haven't seen these yet and do retaining walls, you need to check them out. They're awesome. They look way cleaner than having your 4-inch pipe come through the wall. Even if you're really good at cutting, yeah, nice circle, these look way cleaner than that. You can get different colors. I just buy it by the box in black. You can do gray. I forget what else they have. Maybe tan. So yeah, I just have black. So you can cut them down. They can work from an 8-inch block all the way down to a 3-inch block. So just about anything you'd ever use. So it just connects right into your normal 4-inch drain pipe. Put it in your wall, and then it's just a much nicer outlet. So we do have our downspout running, one of the downspouts. It's from a small roof, so that's the only reason I'm doing it. Running down and connecting into this drain. So it's connected directly right into the T, so all the water will come right out. We're actually going to end up doing river rock from the foundation, probably down to the end of their existing wall. Try to prevent some erosion, as they had stones there before that kind of helped with that, but they want something a little bit nicer. So that's it for today, guys. Gonna get going tomorrow, hopefully make some good progress, and hopefully be wrapping this one up soon. So thanks. Hey guys, it's end of the day on Thursday, finally. We had a pretty good day. We are done now. It is 6:15, just about ready to head out. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna try to make this pretty quick, but just wanted to show you the wall. So we got the wall done. Need to do some regrading. We need to bring the grade up a little bit. There's some ledge we have to go over. I have to come here probably tomorrow, just finish up the caps on the steps, and then this will be done. But just want to show you guys. So it came out pretty good. We busted to get it done today, but it's done. That was our goal, to get this far today. Fire pit is also in. I'll walk up there and show you guys that. So here is our fire pit. Just did the rectangular Brandon fire pit. Get that installed pretty quick, couple hours. We fill it up with sand in the middle so the fire isn't so low. It's actually a little bit higher than I'd like it to be, but you can always take a little bit out. So show you guys the you know, all the lighting. So all of our wall lights here. Obviously the wall lights I just showed you and the retaining wall. Lights in the steps. We got 3 lights on this side. And then our 2 lights under the pizza oven and 1 in the grill. So gonna look pretty sweet when it's done. But that's it for this week, guys. And I'll give you an updated video on Tuesday.